Good day, grade 11s, and welcome back. Your favorite tutor is back. I go by the name of Ms. Zulu. So today we are going to look at entrepreneurial qualities and success factors, but we are going to look at the application and practice questions. Now let's just get into it. Read the scenario below and answer the questions that follow. Tulicious Candy, TC. Tuli is the owner of a candy shop. She has an MBA degree she acquired last year. She used all her savings to start a business, even though she did not have the business experience. She worked extra hours to make her business a success as she was determined to achieve her dream. She looked on the brighter side of things to make her business a success. It says, identify entrepreneurial qualities that are represented by Tuli. Now, let us go back to the scenario. Tuli is the owner of a candy shop. So they are informing us here with this sentence that what is it that Tuli actually is the owner of a candy shop. She has an MBA degree she has acquired last year. So this sentence alone, it simply tells us that she has expertise and skills. Okay, she used all her savings. She used all her savings to start a business, even though she did not have the business experience. So obviously, she took all her savings and decided to start a business. So that sentence simply tells us that Tuli is a risk taker. She was prepared to take risks. Okay, now let's continue identifying other entrepreneurial qualities. We continue with our scenario, and one thing that I need to also remind you, learners, is that you need to make sure that you highlight the sentence from the beginning up until the end so that you cannot forfeit marks. Okay, let's continue with our sentence. Going back to the scenario, she worked extra hours to make her business a success as she was determined to achieve her dream. So this determination, the word determined, it simply shows us that Tuli was motivated, was self-motivated. So our entrepreneurial quality that we identified there is self-motivated, passionate, and ambitious. So you would quote the sentence as it is from the scenario and write it as a motivation. Now, let's move on. The last sentence says, she looked on the brighter side of things to make her business a success. So obviously, this looking at the brighter side of things, it simply shows us that Tuli was optimistic. So obviously the entrepreneurial quality there would be a positive attitude. Why are we saying that? It's because of she looked at the brighter side. So you would copy the sentence from the beginning up until the end, as you can see. Then let's move on. Outline key success factors for businesses. We have profitability. Successful businesses effectively manage financial matters to ensure a return on investment. So in terms of profitability, for us as a business to make a profit, we need to make sure that we manage our expenses by keeping them less so that we are able to have profit at the end, and in that profit we are going to guarantee our investors a return on their investment. Customer base is another key success factor. Successful businesses have a strong customer base and keep looking for ways to expand their customer base. So obviously successful businesses have a customer base, but they do not relax because of having a customer base, knowing that, okay, there are customers who are coming in and buying our product, they like our product. They try by all means to also find other ways to attract prospective customers who are going to add to the customer base that they have. Well, let's look at another key success factor for businesses. We have stable workforce. A motivated, happy, well-trained staff supports successful businesses. Obviously, if your employees in a business are happy, if they are motivated, they are definitely not going to leave the workplace. Instead, they are going to be reliable. They are going to support the operations of the business due to them being happy in a business. So we need to make sure that as businesses, we keep our employees happy all the time. And we also need to make sure that we develop their skills by making sure that we send them to training, skills development training all the time, so that they can keep up with what is happening in the market that we operate in as a business. Now, let's look at another key success factor. We have strategic focus. Strategic focus includes leadership, management, and planning. So we need to make sure that as a business, we have good leaders that are going to lead by example. We also have effective management who are able to perform their roles as managers in terms of making sure that employees are doing their work. We need to make sure that as a business, we plan, we organize, we lead, and able to control, making sure that these 4 management tasks are in place in order for the business to run successfully. Now, let us go for a quick ad break. Do not move.